to stop doing that.
There
Okay,
you go.
everyone's freaking. Okay, let's try this again. Wait. There we go.
There we go.
I don't know anything about football, but I do know about mug rugs. And this one's really custom. Don made up a football team because we don't know anything about football, and we're the Browns. So let's get stitching.
Desk is up.
All right, we're getting ready to start. I wanted to show you guys this first. This is something I've made, and I'm going to put it up on the website for free. I used the dime patch fabric. It is absolutely delightful. It is so pretty. It feels kind of like paper. But for all you bobbin police out there, you guys can wear your badge with pride. What do you think, Don?
I like it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So, hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue, and I'm from OML Embroidery. Over at the computer is Don.
Hello.
Hello. And in this video, my brother Luminaire 2, also known as Captain Jack, and I, my machine embroidery, my embroidery machine. Why did I say that backwards? I don't know. We're going to be doing this custom mug rug, so I'm pretty excited about it. So I picked, because I don't have a favorite team, I picked the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And because it's CFL, so the Canadian Football League, and I was born in Winnipeg, so I thought it would be cool. And their colors are royal blue and gold. So I've changed the colors on my mug rug to reflect that, the same as what they have on their helmet. So a little bit of applique. And I have some jean material that I'm going to use for the background of it. Now it's stretchy, so I'm going to have to be a little careful. Look at that stretch.
That's got some stretch.
Yeah, what?
I do believe that my helmet is the Cleveland Browns colors.
Oh, I thought you made it for us. All right, I'm going to tell you a secret. Don forgot the back. Don forgot the back.
Hey.
And the batting. Yet there's no batting.
Why?
'Cause I can.
Why you got to throw me under the bus?
Because the bus was moving slow enough. Yes, kind of. All right, so let's go over to the Luminaire, also known as Captain Jack, and let's get started on this. Whoops, I was playing with colors. There we go. All right, Captain Jack up.
Captain Jack is, well, yeah, the screen one's up.
Why?
The Captain Jackie one? Because you were using the screen.
Oh, no, I was just getting it going. I was playing around with colors and modifying it. So, okay, 5x7 hoop, water soluble stabilizer, and for all you bobbin police, let's just check. I'm pretty sure. Yep, I put a new one in because it ran out when I was stitching bobbin police. So you have the controls over there, Don.
Can't control from there.
Yes, you can.
No,
I did it.
can't zoom out to do it.
Okay. Anyways, please don't interrupt me. It throws me right off.
You should have just carried on.
Well, you scared me.
Sorry.
Can you guys feel the evil wifey look I'm giving them? Please. All right, and batting and everything. So we're ready to go. Not a whole lot of trimming in this one, but let's see how the jeans look. So the first step is going to be, Lynn, say it with me, placement. Now I'm using black thread. I guess I could have put the blue on so you guys can see it. By the way, here's Bjorn, always protecting us. He can sit there with the 5x7 hoop, it's okay. So there we go, first step. And then I've got my pre-cut warm and natural batting that I'm almost out of and not sure what I'm going to do.
I saved you by not using any online.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So the batting just makes it look really nice. So we're going to stitch that down. And if Dawn did this correctly, it should go twice to sew it down. And because my fabric is kind of thick, I'm going to trim because it's going to be too much. As sharp as my scissors are, yeah, you did it right. As sharp as my scissors are, I want this to be kind of neat and tidy, and jean fabric is thick. Water soluble because it is a satin stitch finish. So we want it to be pretty. So I am going to go back to the desk, Dawn.
Okay.
And take my Tula pink scissors and the duckbill part. I'm going to do it in the correct order. So this will make sure that your scissors slide over the stabilizer. See how they slide? Whereas this part is getting stuck because it's kind of pointy. So, yeah.
My duck builds need sharpening or need new ones or something.
You can sharpen them. For sure. So, I'm just, being careful. Always remember to move it around. Now, I'm a little off on there, but that's okay. So, when you're using the water-soluble stabilizer or any stabilizer, try to be gentle with it. You see me holding this up, but I'm not pulling on it because I do not want the stabilizer to move. And I'm getting a weird angle, so I'm going to shift it around and just trim it carefully. See, I got a little bit better at the end. Now, if you use the scissors the other way, see it gets caught. And I think at this point, if you rip it, what a mess that'll be. So, our satin stitches are usually quite forgiving, so I'm not going to worry about that. And hopefully our jean material's going to look great. So, let's go back to the Luminaire 2 by Brother. Yep, it's up. And now we're going to stitch it down. And I may or may not trim, I haven't decided. So, as long as I got one of the layers done. Wondering the same thing. I usually always stick with 7511. 7511 needles, I rarely change it. I will let you guys know if I do change it, but seriously, not very often for anything. So, okay, the next step here is going to be for the cool helmet. So, should I change colors? Yeah, I'm going to change colors just because I don't want this black to show underneath the yellow. I don't want it to show through, or gold, I guess. Just black can be a little bit harsh. So, better to be neat and tidy. I'm trying. I even ironed.
You ironed?
Yeah.
I saw nothing.
You were sitting here. You moved the camera and now I bumped it. Because it's now in my way.
I just tilted a little bit.
Okay. So now we're going to do our placement for the helmet. Now, if you have licensed fabric, this is when you can use that. And you may have to fussy cut it a little bit, but if you could place it so the logo goes anywhere, or the name or anything like that. I don't have any, so I'm just going to use Christmas fabric because it's gold.
Well, I wouldn't have known it was Christmas.
Yeah, I know, it's the right color. So it's good enough. I'm not worried about it at all. But yeah, this is how you can customize it. So if your colors are for your team, you can do a green background with whatever it is, gold helmet, and then there's stripes on the helmet that we can customize too. So that's down. Oh, and then black ones. Okay. Back to the desk, Don.
Desk's up.
Now, for this, because my thread kind of blends in, it's a little bit harder for you guys to see, but I am trimming it carefully on the line. So you still don't want to pull too much, but I like to put a little bit of tension on it, and then I can get closer to the line. And it makes a difference. And it doesn't matter which way you use your duckbill scissors. I often do a lot of things backwards, so I don't worry about it. I know English paper piecing, I stitch backwards, if that makes any sense. Just differently than everyone else does it, but meh, I still have nice stitches, so there you go. Okay, that looks good. For Christmas fabric. There you go, Judy Quilt, cleaning it all off for you. All right, back to the embroidery machine. Dun 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 dun. I don't know why I had to have such good intro music, but I did. So now we got to change threads again and put that black on. I should have left it. Woo! Ah, we have a thread-a-pillar. Look at that.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's only on the one part. Thread-a-pillar already. So that's how I was doing it. I probably I need a new chair. A new chair.
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah, the one we have is too big, and this stool is the roller stool thingy isn't the greatest either. Okay. Threaded, and now we're gonna stitch the far side of the helmet. If that's a way of saying it, I'm not really sure. Just the shadow side. So you could use any color that you wanted, like a gray. It doesn't have to be black. A darker gray or lighter gray, whatever the inside of their helmets look. Any questions so far? Thanks, Sue. You're welcome, Judy Quilt. You're welcome. Hi from Manitoba, glad to see you doing the Blue Bombers. Hey, that's awesome! I didn't think anyone would know. I picked it because I was born in Winnipeg. So I just thought, hey, might as well do that. Has some meaning. I don't watch football or understand football, but I'm all for Canadian teams, right? So the Blue Bombers, and I don't know if you heard, Bonnie, the little secret is the gold color for their helmet is, in fact, Christmas material. But if you don't tell anybody that, they won't notice, right? I may use silver for their face protector thing. I'm not sure. The black shows up okay. I'm not necessarily happy with it. I'll see once we get all the colors in. So now, after this, we are going to do
Judy
more.
Quilt's donating to the chair fund.
Oh, God, thank you. I need one so badly. I wanted a sewing chair, but, man, they're like $400. And I don't know if they're that good, like $400 worth. Dawn's sitting in my gaming chair, but it's too big to fit where we need it. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I said I wanted a pink chair.
I like the pink one that you picked out.
Yeah.
That might be the one to get.
Well, not at the moment. I was having some technical difficulties because the camera's in my way. So there. So no more thread-a-pullers, please. There we go. So now we're going to do the satin stitch to hold everything down. Now everything has to be in this order to make everything stitch out in the right order. So you can't skip anything because this is the bottom layer basically of the helmet. So you want to keep it that way so it looks, you know, realistic. Well done. I'm laughing my head off listening to Sue and Dawn. I'm actually digitizing a logo right now. All right. Good for you, Cindy. Good for you. You've come a long way. Cindy King is awesome. She has no problem learning, and she works pretty hard. So congrats on that. I'm happy to hear that you're digitizing in Wilcom E4. Good stuff. Look at that wonderful zigzag stitch. You guys know why I love zigzag stitches. Holds all the little biddly bits in. I love it. And then we're going to do satin stitches. Sewing chairs are expensive in the States too. Crazy. I'm not sure if I understand why they're so expensive. They look awful cute and they have really cute fabric, but I don't know. I don't know. My specialized gaming chair costs about the same, and it's super comfy and meant to sit in all day, which unfortunately I do a little too often. But look at how cool my thread matches. It's almost perfect. So the second color is the bright blue, and they also have white shirts. So those are my team colors for this. Beautiful satin stitches. I'm really happy with that. The face shield thingy will look fab in silver. Yeah. It's a very basic logo, says Cindy King. But that's okay, Cindy. You're doing it, and that's the important thing. You weren't able to do that a couple of years ago. So, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's simple. Not everybody can do it and do it well. So, I'm still saying, pat on the back, good for you. It's awesome. It's awesome. All the bag makers use gaming chairs. Yeah, it's... Lynn says, I wonder what hot pink would look like. Well, it's your football team, so if you want to do shades of pink, why not?
I don't know any football team with hot pink.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I don't think I've ever seen a pink police badge. Lynn, I hope you note that I made that for you in hot pink, just because. A little bit of bang in there because the satin stitches are just beautiful, but that's okay. So there's not a whole lot to this one once you pick out the colors. The stripes, I think, make all the difference on it, and they're just kind of small, but it's nice. A hot pink football helmet. Now you're going too far. Oh, you've been told by Judy Quilt. Woohoo! All right, Judy Quilt. Yeah, no, Lynn loves her fabric, and putting her fabric together and stuff is just awesome. I love to see people happy doing embroidery. Whether it's Lynn's crazy combinations that look fantastic, bright colors, Canadian football team colors, why not? With a little bit of Christmas fabric and leftover jeans, why not? That's what I'm saying. Why not? I really like the little bit of a pattern on the gold. It kind of will give it a little more body, I think, like a little more texture, like maybe in the sunshine. There we go. It was a bit clanky there. All right, now we're going to do the blue. So I don't think I need my yellow until the end. So I'm going to take the yellow off, and I'm going to put my bright blue going on. Bloop. Wrap that up just at the end because the finishing satin stitches are going to be the blue with a little bit of the gold over top. So I think that'll look wonderful. And hard to reach, camera in my way, different chair, all these problems, Dawn. But at least we have sound.
The struggle is real.
It kind of is. That's okay, I can roll with it. So a nice royal blue is what I'm doing next. And let's go. Let's go. I saw myself out of the corner of my eye. Trent. Our shirts are bright yellow. Cool. I used to love watching marching bands in high school. My sister was a flag girl. The bands were the best part of the football game. I don't think I've ever been to a real football game. I don't know, it was never any big deal in high school or university.
I went to a university game, but only because my cousin was playing.
Oh, no. I don't think we had band either. I went to, like, schools. I'm an army brat, so I went to schools on military bases, so it's a little bit different. And I also went to a private school because we lived in England, so that is also different. So I guess I probably didn't have the same high school experience as everyone else. But yeah, I see it on TV and it looks like everyone has fun. Just grabbing the white, which is the next color going. Now, it's a little bit of density over there. You hear it clanking a bit, but it's not a big deal. It adds to the look of it. We want the texture in it. So thread changed on. I am going to take off my blue, but it's not going to go too far. Now, these stripes on the helmet, you can do them any color that you want. It doesn't matter. I looked it up on the website for Canadian football teams, but I've seen, I think, a lot of people have favorite football teams. So this is why Don made it so custom.
It's great that you can just do all that.
Well, yeah, and I would have loved to fussy cut fabric for the helmet. I think someone, the main picture, might have been Alicia or Misha did it. I can't remember, my apologies. They used fabric. So, a little bit clanky, but that's okay. It's not gonna break anything. It's all part of it. Good question. Wonder if Dawn played hockey. No, I did. I was the hockey player. I played a lot of hockey. In fact, when I went to private school, they were very old school, and they wouldn't let girls play, and I was like the #1 goalie. So I got them to let me play. So I was the only girl who played. Actually, no. I was the only girl goalie. I glutton for punishment. I just got to get my silver out, because I think I will do it in silver. Let me find my silver. Oh, it's already out.
Did you enjoy playing?
Oh, yeah. I loved it. Sam was also a wicked good goalie. She played ringette and hockey. And Beatrice also played hockey. She wasn't goalie. She was defense. But she played all the way through high school sort of thing. Fun. But yeah, it was my favorite thing. We started playing ringette on the military base. My dad started it with a lot of the other dads, and yeah, man, fun. So, you didn't play hockey though, did you, Don?
I didn't play any sports, no.
You didn't play any?
Nope.
I was all about the hockey.
I've never been a huge sports fan. I like watching them, but I don't, just once in a while, I don't really follow any.
I follow rugby with Sam. She loves the All Blacks, and we got right into this. For one Christmas when she was in high school, she got All Blacks everything. We love the haka, and we love watching them. They're great players, and that's about the only sports I've ever watched. So yeah, we all got into it. I don't know. Once we got over the language barrier, but they're from New Zealand, by the way. Not that there's a language barrier, but they pronounce things differently. And we were getting into it, so we were looking up people. And they kept saying the captain, his last name was McCore. And we couldn't find it anywhere. It turns out it was macaw, we would pronounce it. So we're like, Oh, that makes sense. Our other favorite player was Ma'a Nanu. He was awesome. Ma'a Nanu. Yeah, it was great. But that's it for sports. I know a lot of you out there like doing, or your husbands like sports, and I think maybe in their man cave or your kitchen, I think anyone would like having, you know, their team colors. I think it would be awesome. That's why Don came up with it and made it super custom.
It'd be great for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, are they still doing that? I haven't been paying attention. I really like the silver on the dark background.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. What has changed you? What? If he wants a hockey-themed mug rug. Oh, I'm all for that. How about that for Monday? Could you do a hockey-themed one?
Monday, yeah.
Love goalie anything. So maybe I could do a goalie one. Hey, you could do a hockey puck mug rug, so it's like in the shape of a hockey puck.
Really meant fussy cut your licensed fabric on the puck.
Pucks aren't usually decorated, but you can do that. Any other ideas? Hockey stick? That would be a good one. So yes, I'll agree to that. And I would like to whip up a goalie one, because I think it's cool. For sure. Do you know that when hockey first started, none of them wore helmets, and the goaltenders didn't wear face protection? They didn't wear face protection. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I had it all. It was, yeah.
I love your helmet. Looking good.
So, did you make yourself a note? Hockey mug rug for next Monday?
Yeah.
We'll have to get that. Doesn't that look good?
I love it.
I love that you can customize the colors. I think that's awesome. I decided I don't like my yellow fabric. I think for me it needs to be plain, although maybe it'll give it an extra edge. So we're almost done, believe it or not. Look at that silver. That is the way to do it. That silver looks so good.
That's why they had no teeth.
Wayne Gretzky, actually, everyone should know who he is. He was the one who started wearing helmets and a face protector, a clear shield, because he liked his teeth. All the other, like the enforcers and the big guys, they didn't wear helmet. I cannot imagine being out on the ice.
And says that was good hockey.
Good hockey. Yeah, no. What's the joke about the NHL is that they went to a fight and a hockey game broke out? That's the reason why I don't watch it. I'm like, nope. All right, I'm going to take my silver thread out because I don't want to waste it. And I am going to put my blue in because we are now at the point where we're going to add our backing fabric, Dawn. Our back fabric, yeah. It goes in between the batting and the top.
Oh, I just wanted mine thin.
Yeah, He said before we started, he said, well, you don't, no, hold it this way so they can't see that I didn't finish it. And that was a Sue cue to tell on him.
Throw me under the bus.
Yep. So fabric is going to be face down, and actually with jean material, you could do it anyway. It would still look good. So I'm just going to tuck it under. Now I precision cut these. So I know if I have it here. Oh, also, if you had trimmed the top, then you'd be able to see through. But I am confident that I'll be good on that. So I'm going to stitch this down, and then we're going to do a little bit of trimming. So I love the silver metallic thread. on this. So the blue is going to brighten everything up, and then I'm going to do the little fancy design in gold. So yeah, there we go. It's coming along. Dawn, looks like you need to do a mug rug for every sport. Well, yeah, put in your request.
That's kind of the goal.
Yeah. All right, back to the desk, Dawn. Yeah, make a list. Go into the OML Embroidery University Facebook group and make a list of sports mug rugs that you would like.
That really fantastic.
It looks really good. Okay, now that I'm looking at the gold fabric, I do like it. I think this would be amazing with the licensed fabric on it. I almost wish I had some, but I don't. But I don't. So my jean material is kind of thick, and I'm really glad I trimmed the first part. So now we're going to flip it over and we're going to do the back part. So perfect. And by the way, if you're wondering, I cut out my pieces with my sweet pea rulers. I really do use them all the time. I think they're wonderful. It just makes it easy. I folded the fabric in half and I put down the 5x7 ruler, so for the 5x7 hoop, and cut it, and then I know it's gonna fit, so it's awesome. Now I cut a little bit short there. This fabric is kind of old, but yeah, I cut it a little bit short, but I think it'll be okay. Satin stitches are forgiving. Dust it off, Judy quilt, get rid of the extra thread, blah blah blah. Okay, back to the machine, Dawn. Embroidery. Oh, I just love this. All right, satin stitches. I think this has turned out really well.
Bowling pin mug rug.
Oh, yeah, write it down. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, we're going to have fun. This will be our new Mug Rug Monday series. Fishing or hunting one I would do for my son. He's not into football. We have, I think, 2 or 3 fishing ones on the website omlembroidery.com already, so you might want to look at those. They're actually really popular, so but we can maybe come up with something different. Thanks for telling us of the usefulness of the sweet pea rulers. I was wondering about them. I literally use them all the time, Jackie. It is just so convenient. You can use it to cut out your batting. Just sit there and cut a whole bunch up. I have all of them, and just about every time we do a mug rug and you see my nice cut pieces, that's because I use the sweet pea rulers. And you know what I forgot? I forgot to change my bobbin. Oh, my perfection.
He says you forgot to add the W.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have time to digitize it. I can always, because this machine has a camera, I can always add it in and it'll be on the back, but it'll still be a W. So, yes, I can just stick it down on water-soluble stabilizer or tearaway and put the W. Yes, that would have made a difference. That would have been good. I could have, before I take it off. Yep. Look at how pretty that blue looks. So you could also use licensed fabric for the background. I think if you had kind of like textured fabric that kind of looked like a football or something like that, that would be super fantastic for the background. I don't know if that exists, but it's amazing what you could find. Also, grass. That would be really cool. So, green grass background. But fussy cutting. I think fussy cutting would be great. I love the silver for the helmet, whatever it is, face guard or face protection or whatever it is, on the dark fabric. I think that just kind of makes it. It's wonderful. I love that blue too. And I can't wait to see how the gold is going to look over that. Love playing golf. Oh yeah, golf. Yeah. Oh, that's really funny. Plus, when my husband golfs, I have hours and hours to embroider. That's what Judy Quilt says. So that's why I've seen pictures of you golfing, but sometimes you let him go so you can embroider. Good plan. Good plan. That works, you know. Thank goodness for the zigzag stitches. Look how perfect that looks. I love it. I love it. Cool idea, Sue. Going to the Keys every year, a lot stitching when my 4 guys went fishing. Yeah, that works. We really don't go anywhere, so I just embroider anyways. I think I'm gonna ask for Ragnar back, though. That might be entirely a possibility. Because I got lots to do. Although this is so quiet. I'm still working on the... Yeah, but then you have to do all the applique.
I need better... Oh, I need my own pair of tuliping.
You're not getting tuliping.
I had to wait.
No way, man. I had to wait 20 years to get... Listen to him making a bargain. No way, man. I'll do the applique. You can't have your machine back. I'll do the applique, but it'll cost you tulipink trimming scissors. That's a negative.
Regular trimming scissors?
Why don't you just sharpen the ones you've got? I used mine for 20 years.
Yeah, and you gave them to me. That's why they need to be sharpened.
It almost sliced through everything with my new sharp ones. It was kind of funny. I'm in the sewing room. I have 7 Brooklyn handmade bags to make. Some of the bags you come up with, Karina, are stunning. I shouldn't say some of them. All of them. Karina made me a purse and sent it to me. I love it, but I haven't used it yet because we just got out of quarantine. We were quarantined for most of the 1.5 years. So when I do go out next time, I will be using it. Because it's awesome.
It says I'm not allowed to touch her scissors.
To touch.
Hers.
It's kind of funny. I know. I'm so far behind, but I don't dare use my machine until I know I won't mess it up. Still having issues focusing some days. Yeah, don't worry. We do too. We've called out hooky days far too often lately. Most of the time we say, well, no, I can't. I gotta make a mug rug or something or doing production. But yeah, sometimes we do. If I can't focus on something, I stand up, first of all, and get the blood flowing. And then I'll go on to something else. Boop, boop. There we go. So blue is gone, and our last color is the gold. So, and this will stitch quickly, and this, I think, is just the finishing touch that you need to, you know, bring all your colors together. The colors are on the helmet, and the colors are around it too. I think nice bright colors, I think it would look awesome. This is gonna look awesome. I was also thinking Harry Potter colors. We had that in private school, so
That would be cool.
yeah. But there's no football in Harry Potter, so it didn't make that much sense. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, do you see that, Dawn? Oh, yeah, that looks great. That looks like the finishing touch right there. So, head on over to omlembroidery.com and get the football mug rug. Apparently, we're going to be making more sports mug rugs for Mug Rug Monday. Every time you buy a mug rug, you help support the channel, and that means I can keep doing videos and I can keep trying new things and, you know, getting stuff like Tula Pink stuff to try and fabric and all that. So every time you make a purchase, you keep commercials off of the YouTube channel too, by the way. So that was the deal we made. So keep buying. That makes it. That makes it. Oh, I love it. I don't even like football. I love it. Oh, I turned my noise down. Back to the desk, Don.
What's up?
Look at that. I hope this camera shows everything.
It's showing it.
That's awesome. So the last step is to take it out of the hoop because we're done. Now, if I had remembered, which I never do, so I mean, don't read anything into it. This would look really good, and I would change the bobbin for the gold as well. It still looks good, but it can look better. And we're just going to trim out the majority of the water-soluble stabilizer. And just be careful, you don't want to hit those satin stitches. And you don't have to get any closer than what I did. You can be further apart. And the next thing, oh, I really like it with the thicker fabric. It kind of, you guys probably can't see it, but it shows like the texture. This is puffy, a little puffier. I'm going to run this under water and give it a good soak. Even if you get rid of the water-soluble stabilizer on the outside, it's still in the inside. So that would mean if you put a drink on it and the drink sweats, it's going to kind of half activate the water-soluble stabilizer and you'll get some crinkles and wrinkles. So just, you know, stitch them and throw them underwater and throw them in a bowl. And then let them dry and give them an iron. This is really awesome. I'm so happy I used the jean and I like this. And I'll do maybe a W. Maybe I'll find a sticker or something and put the W on here. So make sure when you guys grab this from omlembroidery.com that you post pictures in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group.
Please do.
So, yeah, we want to see all the colors and all of the licensed fabric and your fussy cutting skills. It's awesome. So, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys learned a little bit about mug rugs and what not to do. And definitely what not to do with mug rugs.
It looks good.
Oh, last dig. It was so worth it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll be working on lavender brown bunny butt. And if you don't know what that is, go on the channel and find the lavender brown quilt. Then you'll know. So, bye everyone.
Bye everyone.
Bye. Oh, I love this. It turned out really well.